Hi, and thank you for connecting with me through this video. Today I'm going to explain why I am not a fertility coach. Now you might wonder, but that's exactly what you do. So let me tell you why my goal is a little bit different and how I work with my clients. So myself, I've been going through 32 fertility treatments of all types of treatments for a very, very long time. And during this time, I felt very lonely and I was looking for that one missing piece why it didn't work to get pregnant. So within that course, I sort of became kind of an expert for any kind of things that you could change or do in your life in order to make you get pregnant. I also spent a lot of money for all sorts of different coaching programs, but I found out after quite some time, which I paid not only with money but also with time and with a lot of emotions, that most of these programs are focused on one thing, that you have to do something. Yeah, whether this is manifesting, visualizing, doing yoga poses, or whatever it might be, they just focus on doing something. Let's say you get pregnant very quickly. You're not going to wonder any further about that type of coaching and you're just happy. But if you do have some medical restrictions, let's say, or other issues, it will not work this way and you will end up having an additional problem because you think, I didn't do it well enough, I did not manifest good enough, I did not think positive enough, and you end up having self-doubt and really, very, very serious issues on top of that. So I am very convinced that doing something in particular is not the right way to get pregnant, because a successful pregnancy is not defined by a particular action. It's a biological and medical process in the end that is simply not subject to our influence in such a way that I have to do yoga or I have to manifest it. That is, in my opinion, not something that you can take for granted. So instead, I was stuck for many, many years getting a negative result every month all over again. And I kept asking myself, what can I do? Because all these kind of coachings, they don't help me. Besides that, they were often offered by people who haven't suffered infertility themselves. So I always felt like they cannot exactly feel what I feel because they haven't been that far down on this road. So the way I work is only concentrating on the here and now, and it's focused on the fact that you never know how long a fertility treatment is going to take. We have, unfortunately, people among us who have tried for years, sometimes even 10 years, and they don't know if they'll ever get a positive result. So the way I work with people is only focusing on the here and now, such as how to react to unsolicited advice, or how to treat this topic at your workplace, or what to do if your best friend is pregnant. So we are only working on the everyday life because infertility is sort of like an additional full-time job to your existing daily life. So I want you to get along with this situation as good as you can, as good as possible, and in a way that is in favor of your situation. I am not going to promise you a pregnancy, whether directly or indirectly, as many coachings do. Instead, I am trying to make your daily life as easy as possible for you, going into your thoughts with you and giving you some very practical tools how to handle this situation for an undefined period of time. Let me highlight once more, I am not against manifesting, visualizing, yoga or any kind of these techniques, but they simply don't work to cure infertility, as we often have to deal with medical issues as well. I think visualizing is totally fine for athletes, for instance, or for other professionals, but it's simply not suitable to adapt those techniques for infertility. So if you would like to learn about my techniques that helped me to survive these 32 treatments, what I did to sort of reorganize my thoughts, my entire daily life to adapt it for an infertility treatment for an undefined period of time, let me know. And now you know why I'm not a fertility coach. I'm not interested in the date when you get pregnant. I'm just working with you in the here and now so it gets as easy as possible for you. Thanks for watching and see you the next time.